Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo, and I am here for a brand new Kyoani show, and one that I know very little about. This is Amaburi, or Amagi Brilliant Park. I know very little about it, except that it was directed by Yasuhiro Takemoto, rest in peace, who is also the director of some of my favorite Kyoani works by far. Specifically, and probably most applicable and most interesting in this case, the latter half, or more than half, of Lucky Star, which is wonderful. The Haruhi Shoshitsu movie, which is wonderful. Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, which is goofy and hilarious. And both Full Metal Panic: The Second Raid and Full Metal Panic: Fumofu, which might be weirdly applicable for reasons that I still do not understand at all. Particular from these is Full Metal Panic, and we're going to focus on that one for a couple of reasons. If you've seen Amagi Brilliant Park, you probably know what reason I'm thinking of. Full Metal Panic: The Second Raid was one of the shows that I really got into when I was early in my anime watching career. And same with Full Metal Panic Fumofu, because the second raid it's got some humor in it, but it's a really solid mecha show with some interesting drama and a great villain and solid fights and interesting thought pieces, and it's good. I like that show a lot. And then there's Full Metal Panic Fumofu, which takes the same characters in the same world and does pure ridiculous slapstick insanity with them, and also features a mascot character that I believe was stolen from an amusement park called Bonta-kun, who Sosuke Sagara turns into a mini mech that he uses to be undercover while protecting Kaname. Also, they're over here. They're right over here. You can see Sosuke and people. I like Full Metal Panic quite a bit. That's sort of irrelevant. The thing that's relevant here is that fucking Bonta-kun is on all of the promo art for Fumofu. Or, I'm sorry, for Amaburi. And I don't understand why. I'm going to assume that in universe, if there is one, the amusement park that Sosuke stole the mascot character's outfit from is this amusement park. And I think that's fucking hilarious. And I think that's wonderful. Looking at the list of shows that Takemoto has directed and looking at what this show is purported to be, I am expecting goofy, no holds barred, pretty ridiculous comedy, and not a lot more. I'm expecting some prettiness and some cute character designs because I can see them on the promo art. They're cute, and insanity and goofball heaven. And I'm super down for that. There has not been enough goofy shit on this channel for a little while. I mean, our other shows have bits of goofy in them. Obviously, Yu Hakusho has its humorous moments. A lot of shows have their humorous moments. But, man, a no-holds-barred comedy, it has been a while. And so I'm really looking forward to this. My expectations are good art, cool character designs, excellent music, because duh, solid direction, all to the purpose of making me laugh my fucking ass off, and that's exactly what I'm here for and what I'm hoping for. So, without much further blathering on my part, let's go ahead and watch the first episode of Amaburi. I've got it up, it's ready to go. I grabbed the Blu-ray Desio rip of this from Nya, and I'm using the default subtitle track on that rip, which I believe are called the Vivid subs. I don't know what that refers to, and I don't know if those are the best subs to be using. So if you hate these subs for some reason, let me know, and I'll probably change them. Otherwise, I've got episode 1 up and ready to go. It is sitting at 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction video. You can find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there in the corner, linked down there in the description, and a timer-based version up on YouTube. If you would like to do a syncy thing and sync up your own copy of this episode with the timer-based version, you are welcome to do so. Just get your copy ready because the beep beep timer to count you down will be coming at you right now. Let's go! Humor me, show. Entertain me. Ha ha ha. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I was playing D&D until 2:30 a.m. last night, so I'm off it. Show. Beep beep timer. What? What? Also, the animation on that was great. What? How did we in media race here? Okay. That's an odd way to ask somebody out. I don't think she's asking him out. There's an ulterior motive. Absolutely not. Nope. Yes, I'll go with you. Jesus, why? It's not a fairy tale. Thank you. Oh, we're getting OP immediately? I know that location. We walked through there like a dozen times in, ooh. Character designs. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There's fucking Buntakun. This is cute. Why is there a princess? Dude, that clap is insanely good. It's just dope. Ooh. Ooh. Different kind of ooh. I'm curious who his voice actor is because he sounds extremely familiar. But we'll get there. Okay. Yeah. I'm down. Hello. You going on that dato? Yes, you are. Fucking idiot. Oh, dude, no. Uh-huh. Sure. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Are you just Senjo Gahara? Wait, actually, who is that voice? I don't think it's Senjo Gahara, but it might be. Why? Where does that keep coming from? Uh-huh. Kihosobi? What? Oh, panties. Got it. Took me a minute there. What's the difference? It's not a date. Yeah, there we go. Where's the hammer space? Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, not gonna get you anywhere, bud. It's real hard to say. Cool. There is a princess, right? Wait, what? That's great. I see. Welcome to bureaucracy. Okay, she is real invested in getting people into the park. Mm-hmm. Gesto to casto. Hi. Ooh, this place is a little run down. So it is not quite what we saw in the opening, is it? But we'll get there. Probably. Maybe. Yeah, this place is fucked. Shitty date. That's not great. You work here. Or run this place or something. Okay. Yeah, not when you say it with a completely blank face and no expressiveness. Tirami. Cool. Heart cleansing train journey. No. Oh. Hi. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-huh. What is he doing in the back? Way too many. It was bad. It was real bad. Oh, do we have to? Sure. Uh-huh. Let's go. Uh-huh. I see. Great. This place is The cutoffs. Oh. Wait. Is that intentional or they're actual mice? They're actually just actual mice everywhere, right? No, there are fake mice. Huh? Uh, wait, yeah, what? Uh, oh no. Oh no. Yeah, this place is fucked. Uh-huh. Yeah, is he around too, or is he also uh yeah, who is where? Okay. Maybe once upon a time. They're all gun otaku. Wait, I wonder if Sosuke Sagara was on there. I'll bet he was. I'll fucking bet he was. Mofu. Uh-oh. Does he have a fucking grudge? Yep. It's not in the picture. Yeah, what the fuck? Did you just spit on the floor? You are not calm. You are already freaking out. Hmm. The kind that wants to fucking fight you right now. That is not gonna work, bud. Oh, there we go. Looks like a rubber bullet, probably. Probably. Or it's candy or some bullshit. Where do the guns keep coming from? Is there actual magic going on here? Also, where did the guns come from? Like I just got shot in the gut. Oh, it speaks. And it doesn't just say Mofu Mofu. Don't say that around him or I'll kill you. Excuse me? Excuse me? Wait. Wait. They're all gonna be fucking drunk or... Oh, hi. They're just hot. They're just hot. Awesome. All right, you just came here from Symphogear. Ah. Ah. Oh, no. Why is nobody at this show? Why is nobody here? I mean, that's the main attraction. Let's be honest. Uh-oh, don't get on that. Do not get on that. Do not get on that. Don't do it. Uh-oh. That shit broken. Wee. Oh, okay. It's not that broken. Mataku. Okay. None of it sells. Yes, I see. Lots of children. Oh, it just great. Ooh, croquets. Croquettes. And you do? How about we hire you? The little smears. That's great. Mmm. Mmm. And again! Immediately. Do it again. Do it again. No? Okay. She cares desperately about this place, huh? Okay. He stole it from somewhere. Like a kid's show or something? Oh, okay. Mostly. Mostly. You have been selected. Hmm. Oi, 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 oi. Get called out. Who? Dad? Oh, him. Because he knows how entertainment works. Naruhodo. Indeed, indeed. Some kind of weird trap. All right, bit of self-hatred there. One more person to meet. Oh. What if they're super good? Or they remind you of childhood? Oh, they do. This is... Oh. Oh. Hmm. Was it the princess? I'll bet it was the princess. I'll bet she's also a real fucking princess. What the fuck? Yeah, staff only. For sure. The very top. Hi? Wait, what? That was a flashback, motherfucker! But of what? Sure, sure. Yeah, bashful in front of a fucking princess. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's fucked. This place is terrible. Understatement. Help. Okay. We're now Roller Coaster Tycoon. The Oracle. Okay. They're legit. Okay. Prove it. And you're trying to make your way by holding an amusement park, which actually sucks. That's cool. I mean, it's weird as shit, but it's awesome. I'm sorry, how many? That is way too many. Got it, got it. Got it, got it. Cool, cool. So who's she? Who's our date girl? I mean, yeah, can you prove it? Go for it. As you wish. Okay. Huh? Oh, something about this is awkward? She has to kiss him, doesn't she? Oh no. She has to kiss him. Flashback. Okay, that didn't go as expected. Hi. It was all a weird dream. How did you get back here? Yeah, that happened. I'll bet she's around. I'll bet she's fucking here. You about to walk in on her in the bathroom? Please don't. Please don't. Please no. Please not that one joke. God fucking damn it. I mean, yeah, alright. It's gonna happen. Alright, you won me over with the reaction to it. That's great. Hi. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh, shit. We have oh, no. Oh, no. Gonna grab you, take you away. Did not. He has permanently active telepathy? What does she think about? Yes, 100%. Shit. What a blast! That was a blast! Solomon. Got it. Preview, I assume? Oh, no, this is something else. Yeah, hit me with it. Let's go. Oh, really? I bet you were already playing on easy. That's bad scaling. Wow. Okay. Color me sold. This is fun as hell. I'm so into it. All right. We've got anime, goofy, sexy, roller coaster tycoon. What? What? We've also got a deeply narcissistic character who is broken, has some self-hatred around his childhood as an actor, and has completely divorced himself from that previous persona that he involved himself in, and is going to be slowly brought back into that and an understanding of himself. Like the little almost throwaway line that we get from his guardian slash older sister, who's like, he always treated women like the enemy. That's a deeply serious problem for narcissists. That makes a lot of sense, and it's overcome by overcoming your own self-hatred generally. That's really there's cleverness woven into the background of these characters that's already present in this first episode, in these first moments that we meet them. Like from the outset when we meet this character, Kanye. Kanye. when we meet this character, like we get this opening sequence which introduces the bantering and the tension between these two characters, which let me take a step back from what I'm saying and just mention that the chemistry between these two characters is the core sale point of this show, and they nail it. And I'm going to look up their voice actors in just a moment to figure out why they have so much chemistry with each other, because it's serious and palpable, and fantastic. But this opening sequence where we actually like meet him, what is he doing? He's fucking in the middle of the street admiring himself in a glass window like an idiot, right? He's fully narcissist, and that sort of like overpowering explanation or demonstration of our character's traits is great. Once we get a little bit later and she's like, "You're a huge fucking narcissist," we go, yeah, he is. He definitely is. It's not that she goes, "You're a huge fucking narcissist," and then we see him be narcissistic. There's a big difference between those two things. This is show not tell, and then tell in case you missed it, which is great. We also see all these people like looking over at him like, what is this guy doing? And he's just talking about himself to nobody. Like a fucking goober. He's got some problems. He's got some issues. And so does she. I did not get this joke immediately. Now I get it. Light blue striped panties. Gotcha. And there's a lot of humor like that woven in here, and it's solid. All right. The next thing that I just want to check for my own peace of mind is we see the wall inside this shop with all of the high score players, and I will bet you anything that motherfucking Sosuke Sagara is in here somewhere. I'm just gonna look. I'm gonna look for him. Shit, yo, are you joking? I don't see Sosuke Sagara. Why not? No, it's okay. All right, fair. That sucks. This is exactly the kind of place where that kind of joke would go. I'm slightly sad about that. Okay, next thing on my docket is absolutely figuring out the chemistry between these two voice actors. Who is he, and where do I recognize him from? And is she motherfucking Senjo Gahara? Because she might be. If not, I recognize her from somewhere else, and I'm just messing it up in my brain space. So let me check real quick. That is Ai Kakuma as Isuzu Sento, and it is Koki Uchiyama as Seiya Kanye. Let me check Ai Kakuma. Shit, not that at all. And I don't know where I'm placing her. I have no idea what it is that's making me go, I know that voice. She's been a lot of characters and a lot of things. She was the main character in Asterisk War, but that's not what I'm associating with this. Shit, man. I have no idea. Okay. Sometimes we just get those. Sometimes we just gotta take the, I don't know, and go with it. Cool. Who is Koki Uchiyama? He is Akira Fudo in Devilman Crybaby. Somebody in Free. Kei Tsukishima in Haikyuu. Played Ulgar in Kanata no Astra, which I might be recognizing, but it doesn't like ring that bell, you know? Plays Natsume Yuki in Shiki and Toi Kuji in Sarazame. He plays a lot of like hair over one eye type of characters, you know, which I guess makes sense with this guy. He's a sort of a different kind of self-obsessed goofball. Cool. Wow. There's also like not a lot of overlap between the character lists for these two characters, so I just have to say credit both to the voice actors themselves and to the casting decision, because they have immense chemistry, and it is like explosive throughout the sequences that they have together, which is most of the show so far, is these two characters talking to each other either about, hey, come with me and be a part of this thing, or talking about what's up with this freaking theme park. Presentation. Let's move over to presentation. We open with the dopest cold open that I have seen in a long time. And it functions as a cold open for our character Seiya as well. This female from his class walks up to him, whips a gun out of fucking nowhere that's obviously weird and magical, and threatens to shoot him, and then almost shoots him with a real fucking gun. Except that it doesn't kill people, I suppose. That's awesome and hilariously goofy. I also really like the OP. I'm actually I don't normally do this. I don't normally care too much. I'm curious who did the OP. Usually that's listed. It's by Akino with Bless 4. I don't recognize that. Akino, what have you done things for? Genesis of Aquarion or Genesis? Yeah, Go Tight. A couple of other soundtrack things and stuff. I can't find a whole lot here. Cool. We just leave that be then. Welcome to Amagi Brilliant Park and insanity that occurs here. The OP is super good. It's just super good. It also demonstrates the goal state of our show, which is lots of kids and other people coming here and having fun, which is entirely the opposite of how it is right now, which is great. Gotta wonder what this is all about. I mean, we got a red-haired, dark-skinned loli in vine chains. What's up with that? What's going on there? I don't know. Probably story beats. All the animation in the OP is really cute and really fun. It's like a much more goofy Tomoko in some ways, minus all the Naoko Yamada flair. Love how Kyoani does crowds sometimes. There's this one shot of, this woman. This actually is, it makes me happy. Look at the detail on this background character's face as they move. It's like really good. Does it matter? Absolutely not. But that's why it matters. It's like, oh, we put some effort into the things that are just occurring in the background in order to improve the feeling that this world is real-ish. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Different day, same old hunk is just such a line. Such a line, such a mood. I love her. She is immediately waifu material, and you know it, and we all know it, and that's great. And then we start with our humor. Our real humor begins with the reveal of the fact that the giant Disney-style castle that's over there is actually just a love hotel. Wheeze. Just wheeze. That's all I've got for it. It's beautiful. Uncomfortable and hilarious. And she's obviously not taking this as a date, although he is. We demonstrate that this place is fucked. And we continue doing more of that. Okay, it's real hard to break down humor in any way. These sequences are wonderful, and I find them very funny, as evidenced by the fact that I laughed my ass off all the way through. It's great. We get this little instant joke about the true artist who is just like, nah, not today. Probably almost never feeling inspired, given the current state of this place. The way too hard rat shooting game, I fully expected that this place was just infested with legitimate rats. Like, the rat game goes, but the place is just infested with rats. As it is, the game just sucks. It's just a bad fucking game, which is also great. And you kill the rats, which is a little bit awful. little bit awful. I think the highlight for sure is meeting Muffle, the fairy of candy, who's fucking pissed off and has a terrible attitude. The moment that sells it for me more than anything is this. This right here just fully... What? What? It's just so unexpected and so just an immediate shift in persona for this cute thing to just be like, fuck you. Just fully like Yankee on the street gang member style. I love it a lot. As is the little like, come on, fucking fight me, let's go. That's wonderful. Okay, so there are also some visual, motif is too strong a word here. Motif I feel has too much artistic weight to it. Some visual repeat gags, let's say. Something ridiculous is said, and then Kanye like slides into the screen to comment on it. Is one of those, right? It's that solid quality of goofy. I gotta see this little cut as the Mofuru steps in and just fucking uppercut to the stomach. Bam! Fully Hajime no Ippo with the gazelle punch there. That's awesome. Why? Why is this happening? I don't know, but it's funny, and so I've answered my own question. That's why it's happening. Little blue and red, and then guns. Anytime we've got like actiony animation here, it's really snappy. Love the explosion effects that we get on her gunshots and such. Really solid and goofy and enjoyable. And her pure deadpan everything sells it, right? We've got our funny man, straight guy like sort of situation going here. Except that in this case, the funny guy is the straight man, right? Like the funny guy is her. She's ridiculous, but she says it all deadpan, and he reacts in over the top ways to that being utterly insane. It's a nice reversal of that type of humor. Violent Rat with yes, okay. So then we get to here, and then I have the incredible and massively important question. We have all these skimpy, busty ladies who, well, not all of them are busty, but, you know, they're different strokes for different folks, who are dressed super skimpily and are all hot as fuck in different ways, and they are putting on this performance, and nobody is here to watch it. Suddenly, my suspension of disbelief just goes out the window because, listen, you can be a real shitty idol group, and you can still get a lot of followers if you're all hot. Welcome to entertainment industry. So what the fuck is going on here? Why is nobody here? Well, it's because the park surrounding them is awful. Also, you are just here from Symphogear. What are you doing here? And also, I'm just going to check and see if there's a ridiculous coincidence that this is the same voice actress as what's her face from Symphogear. No, it is not the same voice actress as Shirabe. Aww, that's too bad. No, it doesn't matter. I just wondered because this character design is fully just Shirabe. And I'm okay with that. I love Shirabe. They're all great. Salama probably takes the cake here for being just not having any of it. Everybody else is at least trying, and pretending to be happy, but Salama is just not having any of it, and I dig that. That's great. This is sad. It's just sad. Like, once we get to the roller coaster, and I expect something insane to happen, like, oh, the track is fully broken, and the roller coaster flies off, haha. But it's not. It's just a shitty roller coaster. We go from the peak of, like, what the fuck is this place? And then we slowly go downhill, kind of like the roller coaster does. We go downhill in terms of like, oh, geez, this place is just screwed, and there's a lot of work that needs to be done to fix it up if we're going to actually do that. Which, of course, we are, because that's the fucking story. That's what's going to happen here. Oh, okay. The little things like this cleanup crew guy on janitorial staff who's just like, fuck it. I'm getting paid. I don't care. I'm just gonna sit here. That's solid. It gives us a vibe of the attitude of this place. And contrast, humor, contrast. We made the spinning cups too fast, and the Tower of Terror too slow. No. Okay, and then we move into this conversation. I am going to guess that the line that he says here that she catches onto, if you want to make people dream, you've got to start by believing in that dream yourself. I also will just mention that the smeary, like, fist grab frames are such a classic over-the-top thing for protagonists to do, and the fact that we do no less than 2 of them in the course of, like, 10 seconds, he does it again. And then I believe he does another motion in the next frame. Yeah, he does a full, like, turnaround, like, whatcha? It's great. It's just so tongue-in-cheek. I'm down. I like it a lot. This line that he says, I'm going to assume is a line that he says as a child actor for some reason. And I'm going to assume that his leaving being a child actor has to do with that weird flashback that we get. Oh. has to do with that weird flashback that we get for some reason. Weird. Okay, cool. You've got to start by believing in that dream yourself, which he fully does not about himself at this moment, right? If you want to make people dream, you've got to start believing in that dream yourself. Hey, also, eat a croquette. Also, I know everything about you, including your dark and hidden past. Cool. Neat. You got me. What's up with that? Croquettes. Why does he resonate with them so much? Probably because he's eaten them as a child at some point. We'll figure out when that's figured out, but that's great. Welcome to luxury. And also, there's a princess here, and she's legit a princess. Little chat, little request, genuine answer, this place is screwed, and genuine request for help. I know it's screwed, and I need you because you understand how entertainment works. Also, we're all real fairies, this is a real magic place, and everybody here is legit, and we're transported from our own world for some reason, and we're just trying to make a life here? Awesome. Super relatable for weird fairy creatures. Love it. And a little chaste kiss that flashes him back to a little moment where he was angry at her for some reason unknown to us. And he gets all wonky, gets some powers. I was really hoping it wasn't going to be this joke. Damn. But also it is that joke. It's fine. There is definitely an obvious subversion here. He's the one who freaks out, not her. That's great. She does the little like, oh no, eek, sort of thing as if she's trying to be normal, which is really interesting, and it makes me curious about her as an individual. What's going on inside her head? And he gains the power of telepathy, the ability to read minds. Terribly useful if you're trying to figure out what people want from your amusement park, or it's the equivalent of being able to put out a survey toward everybody and like not worry about it. Terribly destructive if you happen to be a narcissist and you get to realize that nobody thinks about you the way you think about yourself. In fact, most likely nobody thinks about you much at all because most people are wrapped up in their own shit. I think that's one of the most powerful realizations that anybody can have, especially a narcissist, is to realize that, yeah, nobody gives a fuck, man. You're a little blip of flesh bag with a brain on this planet, and nobody cares about you. And if they do, if they genuinely do care about you, that's a rare thing, and you might want to figure out what it is that they care about you and see if you can do more of that, because you're doing something right. But I think this is an interesting power for him to get. We've got a character that completely does not understand how other people think, especially when it relates to how they think about him. Again, first scene that we get here of him is him being like, well, I guess I understand why this random student who I've never talked to would ask me out on a date when she's not asking him out on a date, and it's not the reason that he thinks it is. He's just fully wrong. That's pretty great. So now he's got mind powers, the power to read thoughts, and that is a very, very, very interesting power for this type of character. I'm intrigued to see how it alters him as we move along. I think most obviously he will end up eventually believing in himself and believing in the power of dreams or something similar. But also I get the feeling he might become a slightly better person and less of a total asshole, which is nice. That's cool. There is a baked in character arc here in just the first episode, and that's really solid to see. It tells me that there is a direction intended for this show. Whether or not the next 10 episodes are utterly chock full of just goofy comedy and have nothing serious going on, which I don't expect. I expect a blend. Whether or not that happens, we'll still have our eye on the prize of how will Kanye change over the course of this series? He's a likable enough guy as a character, but he's also an unlikable sort of a protagonist. He's a narcissistic asshole who thinks the world revolves around him, and that's not super likable. Okay, where's the scene where she does a scene where she flips her hair out, and I wanted to see that again because it's super dope. Wow. and then rest, and then the tension of the hair that way. That's that's a super dope little cut. I really like it. Man, Kyoani and hair sometimes, they just do some cool stuff sometimes. Every once in a while. Also, guns. Also, believe me now, good. Yeah, you best start believing in fairy stories. You're in one. Awesome. Okay. There's a meta element here that I really like, which is that this show so far is an amusement park for the viewer. It's goofy and hilarious and chock full of fan service, which is precisely the nature of amusement parks. Whether that's goofy fan service or sexualized fan service or any other kind of fan service doesn't really matter in this situation, because there's a meta context where it makes sense. It's goofy and it makes perfect sense, and I quite like it. Even when we come up to the classic joke that I don't like very much, which is, oh, we're letting the girl stay with you. You walked in on her in the back. Oh, no. It is subverted, and that's good. It's also really sexy, and that's good. It's also kind of like we know it's coming. There's an expectation of meta awareness when he walks toward that door. We're like, oh shit, she's here. He's gonna open the door and she's gonna be naked. And oh, it happened. But then the way that she reacts to it and the way that he reacts to it are entirely and definitely different from the norm, and I like that. There's thought put into this show beyond just how can we get some chuckles out of people. There's thought put into creating this massive challenge that rings of Roller Coaster Tycoon in many ways, and put us in the shoes of this ridiculous protagonist within a ridiculous world with ridiculous thoughts about that ridiculous world. Yes, yeah, good, great, hilarious, novel, lots of cool things going on, lots of full episode ideas, right? Oh, full episode where we go to the candy factory and we deal with the fairy of candy. Great. Full episode where we try to get the artist who makes music and delights children with his ethereal tunes or whatever to actually play music and stop being a depressed or whatever. Great. Episode. Bam. Episode. Bam. An episode where we try to fix the roller coaster. Bam. Like these, it all just sort of rolls out of the general premise here, which I think is a part of the definition of a good premise. Is you can find a lot of ideas to spin off of it, especially for a humorous show that's going to be like anthology-esque, where it obviously isn't going to be one solid, coherent, dramatic storyline. But there are also some little flashes of drama. What with those little flashbacks, I'm very curious about those. So there's like enough here to fit all the pillars of what you want from a goofy but interesting show, and that's really cool. I think this is wonderful so far. It could absolutely go off the rails. It's happened before, but I'm impressed with this first episode. I am pleased with this first episode, and I am looking forward to watching more. And that is where we're going to end for the day. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Amaburi, or Amagi Brilliant Park, episode 1. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. If I messed up anything big or major, throw in the comments and get real angry about it. I'll read it. If you want different subs or something, get real angry about that in the comments too. I'll read it and maybe I'll change my mind. Otherwise, I'd love to hear what you think of this first episode. If there's anything that I missed or just didn't touch on or elaborate upon, go ahead and chime in about that. Otherwise, I will catch you next week for the next episode, and I am certainly looking forward to it. I hope you are too, and I hope to catch you there. Peace.